What is something you never imagined would turn you on until it happened? This guy once murmured "good girl" to me as I came, and now I literally can't hear the words without becoming immediately aroused. WTF. Next time I'll whisper cheeseballs. You should definitely not be around dogs with their owners then. Having my hair pulled. As a kid, I always had very short hair. When I moved out, I decided on a whim to let it grow. Eventually it got long enough that I could put it in a ponytail. Then, one day at work, for reasons entirely unknown to me, one of my coworkers reached out and gave it a firm tug. Surprised the hell out of me. One day I went for a haircut, and the woman who was cutting my hair kinda grabbed me by the hair and yanked my head back, like dude I had no idea. Okay, so this is definitely weird. I hate my sides being touched, unless I know you trust you. But when it is that person who I know and trust, holy fuck. Raise your hands up and down my side, and I'm turned on like a mofo. Maybe it's the trust? If only a few people can touch you there, the safe feeling lets you completely let loose. Strangely enough, the biggest turn on ever for me was the simplest thing in the world. My girlfriend at the time, back when I was in high school, kissed me on the cheek as she was getting off the bus, and I still remember it to this day. It felt so genuine that I can still remember it over 20 years later. No other kiss has ever done it for me. I hope you mean kiss in that last line. That's a motherfucker of a typo. I've said this before, but when a guy takes his glasses off when we're making out, it's like they're getting in the way of our passion, so they have to go. I have to go make out with my bespectacled boyfriend now, lol. Old high school GF was opposite. Spent 2 years cleaning makeup of my glasses. This was 2000, so geeky glasses were becoming a thing. Good times. Takes off glasses, puts on monocle. Husband wears glasses. Can confirm. Oh damn, that sounds excellent. Being kissed on my back. Holy shit bruh. Love back of my neck. There is a small area that drives me crazy if kissed. Feels so nice. Right between the shoulder blades? Yes? Me too. My people. Honestly, like each of the spinal bones right there. The prominent bumpy one at the top of your back, and then lower down. This is kinda dorky, but I'll say between my wings, to ask him to kiss the place between where wings would be if I had some. I love having my back kissed. I also love giving my partner massages, because he has the back of a Greek god. I think I just might have a thing for backs. My FWB is a very athletic swimmer, so I feel. Backs are so fucking hot. It's a men's cologne, but I don't know the name. The smell is so good that I swear I can probably orgasm from it if I smelled it again. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. My older brother would put pheromone cologne on the leather patch on his sweatshirt before he went to church dances, and the girls would bury their faces in his chest. What is that? My brother resembles Napoleon Dynamite. So, what's it called? It's called Sex Panther. A friend and I were jokingly recreating a physical fight we had as kids because we remembered how much we used to fight. He was behind me and put his arm around my neck to choke me and held my hands with the other arm. I accidentally moaned. He's gay. We couldn't stop laughing. The same thing happened to me with a guy friend cracking my back. He was my best friend in HS, and one day I just saw him in the halls and was just like, yo, I need my back cracked. So he picked me up from behind, something he had done 100 times before, back cracked, and I let out this moan of absolute bliss. We were both dying from laughter on the ground. Either we went to the same high school, or this is a more common event than I would have expected. I peaked at 6'5" my freshman year. Always a massive dude. I was the resident back cracker. Had my own technique and everything. Had them cross their arms over their chest. Then I would wrap my arms around them bear hug style under the armpits, lift up and rock back. Since I was a big dude, I sometimes used my stomach for leverage. I could crack the back of a 350 pounds woman without exerting all that much strength. When I was in high school, there was a girl who would look at me, pat her lap for me to lay my head down, and then give me head scratches. Still think about it every now and then. Sex was good, but the head scratches that'll stay with me forever. I never knew just how much I needed head scratches till I went out with a girl who randomly did it while I was driving. Now it's like a necessity for me. Knew a girl in high school like that too. I was the silent nerd who dressed almost identically every day, and she was the loud and outgoing girl with a punk indie aesthetic. Her two friends, and I would all basically skip PE together. One day, while she sat on a row of bleachers above me, she told me to lay back, and my head rested on her chest stomach, and she scratched my head. She had short acrylic nails on that day. She never did it again, nor did she bring it up ever again, but I was never the same. Seeing my best friend freshly out of the shower, clothed, with wet hair. We're engaged now. Definitely walked out with wet hair and glasses on one night while staying at a hotel with a friend, and the way he looked at me was definitely different lol.